What's up, everybody? It's KelseeBrianaJai here with my February favorites, and it feels weird saying that because I feel like February has been over for a long time and my February favorites are overdue. Oh my gosh, I am slipping and I am tripping, and I've been out of town and I do apologize, but let's go ahead and jump into this, and I'm going to share with you guys some of the products and things that I've loved throughout the month of February, which is Black History Month. The first thing that I want to share is this eyeshadow palette from the MAC X Jeremy Scott collection. Now, have I reached for this palette to do another eye look since I did that review? Nope. Have I thought about reaching for this eyeshadow palette to do another look? Nope. But the reason why it's in my favorites is because this palette makes me happy. This design makes me happy. I'm happy knowing I have such a cool piece of art to add to my makeup collection. So I love the design of this. The aesthetic of this eyeshadow palette is just sickening. I think Jeremy Scott and MAC did a fantastic job. It's so weighty. It's beautiful. I'm probably never going to use it again for eyeshadow, but the collector in me has to keep it, and it makes me happy. It's definitely a favorite. I think that the artistic direction for this collection was so cool. The only thing that I feel like prohibited this collection from doing better than it did was the fact that they made it so widely available. I feel like for pieces like this, making them in limited quantities would make it more special. And I know that sounds crazy. That's that old school MAC thinking. But I think that because they have so many of them, people are like, eh. But if they had made this like 20 pieces here, 10 pieces there, people would be eating this up. But I love mine. I'm happy to have it. I will always keep this in my collection because I love it. I feel like this is like nostalgic, throwback MAC, taking chances, doing something different, and I'm here for it. This is one of my favorite blushes, and sometimes I put it down and I come back to it. If you guys have never tried Chanel blushes, they are so decadent. When you open it up, it has this smell of sophistication, and I love it. It smells like a grown woman. It has almost like this rose smell, but it's not quite rose. It's like rose with a hint of some other note that I cannot place, but it's so good. This one is in the color 370 Elegance, and I wear this all the time because it's such a muted, understated blush, but it goes with all of my looks. And it looks really light in the pan, like it's not going to show up, but it definitely does, and it gives me just this beautiful hint of color, and it makes me look less washed out. And Chanel blushes are so well formulated. They're very finely milled. They don't go on powdery. They don't go on too pigmented. It's just perfection. So if you're not able to wear this color because it is kind of light, I am a MAC NC42, then they have so many other colors, some with more pigmentation, some that are more vibrant. Just try a Chanel blush and get back to me. Let me know what you guys think. Can we give Anastasia a round of applause? I feel like the brand absolutely slaughtered everybody in the month of February with these banging releases. Everything that they launched recently is amazing. The Soft Glam palette, I know a lot of people were like, these look like colors that we already have in our collection. This palette is so beautifully put together that I told you I've traveled for the month of February. This is all I had. I created so many different looks with it. It has everything from day to night looks. The shimmers are so buttery and just a beautiful blend. They go on not like glitter, but like a fairy. Honestly, I love the way the shimmers in this eyeshadow palette apply. I love the mattes. I feel like this formula is so impressive. The color compilation is beautiful. I love the way that it's designed in the palette, and I love the way that this eyeshadow palette performs. I feel like this is one of the best eyeshadow palettes that Anastasia has ever done. I did a review on it, and since then I have not put it down. I wear it every day. I love it that much. I have to get another one. I want to have another one for my kid. I feel like this is the perfect eyeshadow palette for bridal. I feel like this is the perfect eyeshadow palette for people who say they don't like a whole lot of makeup, they don't have time to do eyeshadow, they just want something simple. This is simple but yet beautiful. I cannot say enough good things about this eyeshadow palette. Also from the launch, the bronzers. I think are pretty slept on. These are some of the best bronzers in the game. They're matte, but they're not old school matte. They're like this really beautifully finely milled bronzer that goes on so smooth and makes your skin look so warm and gorgeous. I love these bronzers. These are definitely all going in my kit. These are some of the best bronzers, and they can compete with the highest of the high-end bronzers because they're going to give you that beautiful sun-kissed glow. Lastly, from the launch, the Amrezy highlighter. Beautiful. I love this highlight. I feel like it is the most universal gold highlight that I probably have in my collection. I know at this point we have so many different highlighters, right? But this one is more neutral, so it's not too gold, it's not too whitish. It is the perfect in-between neutral highlight. It goes with every look, whether you do a super cool toned look or a super warm toned look, it goes. I feel like it's triple milled in the way that it feels, and it goes on very smooth, not powder like. Most of the time, to get the effect that you would get with this highlight, you would have to spray your brush with Fix Plus or some type of mist, but this goes on smoothly without all of that. So phenomenal job, Anastasia. She did so good. It set the standard for me. I want every launch of hers to be exactly like this. Another girl boss, Kat Von D, redid her lipsticks. These are these Aesthetic Kiss cream lipsticks, and I have one in the color Ludwig. This was sent to me from Influencer, and I wasn't sure if I was going to like them. Her old Aesthetic Kiss lipsticks were a little bit dry for my liking, so I knew when she was coming out with more, I knew that that was the problem that she most likely was going to address, which she did. This is so nice and comfortable to wear. It has like a slight fruity smell to it, almost like Fruity Pebbles, maybe. It has her logo embossed on it. It says Kat Von D, but this color is beautiful. It is a nice neutral color. I don't know if I said this was in my favorites last month. I don't know. Now that I think about it, I might have said this is my favorite last month, but it's still my favorite. I love this neutral lipstick. It's affordable. It goes on really creamy. It stays on very well. The color payoff is nice, but it's not too much to the point where it's bleeding all over the place. It's just a really solid matte lipstick, and I love it. Okay, so as of right now, I have not released my review of this foundation. However, I have worn this foundation every single day for like the past 2 weeks. This is the Cover FX Power Play Foundation. I have the color G+60. I love this foundation so much. It is my perfect everyday foundation. It's a medium buildable foundation, so it's not going to give you too much coverage. It's just enough to where you feel comfortable going out throughout the day. You don't feel like you have on too much makeup for daily activities like going to Walmart or going to the park, or you know, just everyday type stuff, a light day of shopping. This is perfect. The color match, spot on. I'm not going to spend too much time going on and on and on about this foundation, but I do have a get ready with me video coming up, and I'm using this foundation in it, and oh, just wait on it because you'll see. I love this. I love this. So we're getting close to the end. I don't have a whole lot of things, but this thing has really stepped up my skincare game. This is the Dr. Dennis Gross Pro Facial Steamer. It says the gift of hydration. So this was actually my Christmas gift, and this is something that I had on my to-buy list for a few years, honestly. And it's one of those things that I always want to buy it, but I never did. So my mama finally got it for me for Christmas, and I use it so much. It is like a mini spa at your house. So what it does, you pour your water in here. You can use distilled water, you can use bottled water if you're bougie. I use bottled water. And the water steams really fast, and it's like a sauna, and what it's going to do is open up your pores. It's very relaxing, and I think that this is a beautiful gift. You know, a beauty lover and you're looking for them a gift, this is a great gift. Excellent. It's something that people don't think to buy for themselves, but it is so relaxing. After a long day, you want to come home, do a little spa. It's going to give your spa night a little bit of an extra oomph because it's going to feel fancy. So those are the products that I have been loving for the month of February. Not too many different products than what I've been using for the past few months. This March Madness in full effect. the makeup launches have already started going ham, because the spring season not only brings flowers, but it also brings new launches. So I'm looking forward to that. Outside of makeup, my favorite thing that I did this month was go see Black Panther. I love to see things like that. That movie was so well done. The visual aspect of it was so beautiful. I wish I could go to Wakanda. I would love to go explore the lab. For a minute, you can envision being there, and it's like an oasis. Hopefully this sets the tone for more movies like that to come. So I'm excited about that. I said I don't have any more favorites, but I am looking forward to everything that March is going to come out with. New music, new makeup, everything. If you guys have any recommendations of products that you want me to pick up, leave them down in the comment section. But make sure you leave your recommendations down below. And also, if you haven't already, make sure you like this video and subscribe before you leave. That way you can keep up with me whenever I upload new videos. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Smooches. Bye.